Alright, what's going on, guys? Today I'm bringing you a short little video on a brutal review of the Elevation Training Mask 2.0. Started off, quick little disclaimer. This training mask is for, I'd say, advanced trainers, not really for people beginning their fitness journey. I'd say this mask is mostly for people that want to up their difficulty to the next level and really increase their cardio, endurance, and movements, and their lung capacity. Basically, all the things that I'm going to get into later on. So, first and foremost, here's the mask. The size that I got was small. And the small, what was stated, was for people weighing about 100 to 140 pounds. And I weigh 190 pounds. So I fit in the medium range, 150, which is say 150 to 250 pounds. However, I tried the medium. The medium, though it sat on my face, air was seeping through as I was breathing. Air was going in and going out through the interior of the mask due to how big it felt on my face, and there's nothing I can do about it. So in turn, the small is what really was the most effective size for me. For you guys, this means it really all depends on your facial structure. Me weighing 190 and at 6'3", the small is what really sat on my face and secured the air going in and out the best for me. So basically, there's two things people perceive this mask is for: weightlifting and cardio. One drastically is the mask strength, and one is drastically the mask weakness. So I'm gonna start off with weakness first, and what most people usually use this mask for. Weightlifting is the weakness of this mask. I say this because when weightlifting, you're gonna want to hit those 1 or 2 extra reps that you can in order to better stimulate that muscle growth, to better formulate that muscle endurance. With limited oxygen, you're not going to be able to do that. And you may think that, hey, this is really hard to breathe, I'm not being able to pick up these weights as a good thing. It's doing more harm than good in that situation. You need oxygen to hit those reps, to hit those even extra sets if you can. You need oxygen for that. In turn, with all that oxygen, being able to hit those reps, increase that weight, up the sets, that's what's gonna grow the muscle. That's what's gonna stimulate the muscle synthesis. Alright, so that's where the mask will, I'd say, negatively affect you if you're buying it for that reason alone. The mask not being able to breathe, it hurts you more than it helps in weightlifting aspect. However, in the cardio, where I'd say this thing shines the most, in the cardio aspect, when you're doing cardio and you're limiting your breathing, it's putting more work on your cardiovascular system, on your heart, on your lungs, putting more work on it. Putting all that work on your cardiovascular system while doing cardio is only going to strengthen it, thus improve your cardio performance and endurance when doing cardio movements. So sports like baseball, basketball, volleyball, football, those high cardio demanding sports, that's what I say this mask shines the brightest. Alright, so that's what I would recommend it for. If you're buying this mask and you're thinking about weightlifting with it, I'd recommend you think twice about it, because you're really going to want to be able to breathe to your fullest potential to hit those PRs, or not even PRs, just increase the reps 2 times by 2, increase the weight maybe a couple pounds to build up that muscle. You need the oxygen for it. However, where you don't need the oxygen, or where you want to improve your oxygen function, oxygen capacity, is cardio. And that's where I'd say the mask does. So before I move on, I want to talk about a couple myths that this mask carries on throughout the internet, throughout the the fitness industry, and why most people overlook it. They think that this mask will exactly replicate high altitude training, and that's false. High altitude training is something that cannot be replicated by any mask, not even this or any mask on the market, whatever. High altitude training in itself is completely different due to one thing. It's due to the oxygen. The oxygen quality in the oxygen itself is completely different when training at high altitude. What this mask tries to mimic is the air pressure or the air restriction that you get at those altitudes. This mask isn't perfect, but that's what it's trying to do. By restricting the air that you breathe with these valves that are integrated in this mask, you have the similar but not exact effect of training in high altitude. So that's where these these caps come in to restrict your breathing. All right. So it comes with caps to make breathing easier. It comes with caps with less openings to make breathing harder. My current setup right now, you have the option to make certain holes receive oxygen only and certain holes expel the carbon dioxide. All right. My setup right now, I have 2 holes letting oxygen out, expelling it, letting the carbon dioxide out, and only 1 hole receiving oxygen. So this is a more advanced and harder level in the mask. All right. So this mask is really for building up that endurance due to the lack of oxygen that your heart has to work with and supply throughout the body. Like I said before, it will mostly benefit you in those sports that I listed previously, like baseball, basketball, football, those sports really. And when using this mask, you could really improve your endurance to the next level. So finally, I'm gonna put on the mask to demonstrate. When wearing this mask, keep in mind that you cannot talk. It will be really muffled, and the person listening to you will have a very hard time hearing you, unless you yell at the top of your lungs, which I don't recommend. So here's the mouth of the mask. Real simple. This is the small, like I said, and the small sleeve. You can customize the sleeve. You can buy it from an online source. Buy the sleeve, buy different caps, different valves. So this is how it goes. You just put it over your nose, over your mouth. Sucks your face in completely. Keep it stable. Put the strap around your ears. Strap it in the back, just like that. And just breathe normally. Just like that, breathe in and breathe out. Finally, one thing I want to mention is the mask really helps with fixing your breathing patterns or your breathing tendencies. Before the mask, while doing high interval training, high cardio training, I used to breathe, and many people would breathe in a quick sense, like as quickly as possible. What this mask forces you to do is take deep in-tune breaths, bringing in as much oxygen as you can and expelling it all at one burst and blowing it out. That's what this mask really helped you do. Discipline your breathing to breathe the way that you're supposed to breathe. Alright, so finally, would I recommend this mask? Yes and no. Like I said earlier, this mask main strength is cardio, used effectively in cardio. Weightlifting is not its strength. You can use it, but like I said, it will only hinder your process in growing your muscle and in building muscle hypertrophy. Cardio, however, this is where this mask takes the cake. This is where it reigns. This is where it will really help you out if you are, I'd say, advanced enough or ready to endure less oxygen and grow your endurance and conditioning cardio-wise. This mask goes for around $40, brand new. And is it worth it? If you're real serious and dedicated and determined to improve your conditioning, get better results cardio-wise, and perform better in those sports that I listed due to your endurance being so high, I'd say yeah. But if you're just testing the waters and you just want to explore your workout options, weightlifting-wise, I'd say you don't need this mask at all. Just work harder, increase your reps, and increase your sets, and you will definitely feel it more, and it will definitely benefit you more than you using this mask, doing it weightlifting-wise. If you want to increase your cardio, say you're not playing any sports, and you want to increase your cardio and lung capacity and your conditioning to the best of its ability, to just perform better and help you in achieving your weight loss goals and your body mass goals, your fitness goals in general, I'd say yes, if you're really dedicated. Everyone has a different experience. You may like it. It may make cardio more fun for you, the challenge that it brings, because it sure brings a challenge, but it may also make cardio a nightmare, a living nightmare, where you just want to take it off and have nothing to do with cardio again. So test it out, really test it out. Make sure that it's for you and for the purposes you intend to help you reach your goals. And let me know if any of you guys have the mask and you guys are thinking about having the mask, thinking about getting the mask. That's what I meant to say. And let me know if you guys have any questions. Alright guys, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Hope this review helped you in determining whether or not you're going to get this mask for yourself, for your own personal use. If it did, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys going to get the mask? Are you guys still thinking about it? Should leave me any questions about this mask. Let me know what you guys think about it. If you guys have it, does it help you with what you bought it for, what you intended to use it for? And go ahead and hit that like button, leave a comment whether or not you enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you're new. The video's coming soon.